Happy Friday, let's do this. What changed overnight? Quite a bit. All right, let's start right off the bat with interest rates. Remember, June 14th, last week, they were at 6.28. What happened? Well, yesterday we talked about the fact that they were 5.88, so they had dropped. No news stories about that. Yet what happened again? Interest rates dropped again. 5.75% is the current interest rate, which is fantastic news. Shout that from the rooftops on your social media, please. I will include the graphic that I'm showing here, but I'll post it as well so that you can have that on social media and get that out there. All right, let's check on the national market quickly. In the 54 most populous zip codes last week, 30% of all listings had a price reduction. That is more than double any other week in the last 13 months. Wow, that's a big change. Now, let's get hyper local because we know that on a national level, trends don't necessarily translate to us. So where are we? Well, on average, last week between back on market and new listings, we were looking at about 380 homes coming available daily, average. That number is up 218% right now. New listings hit 830, back on market hit 111. Now, price reductions, which is what we just talked about, those are up 185% week over week, not month over month, week over week. So price reductions we had last week, we were averaging about 234 a day. Right now we hit 433. Price increases, still making me giggle on that side, 28, which is down from how many people were increasing the house last week, but there you go on that stat. Under contract, average last 7 days has been, this last week, 7 days has been about 622 a day. Yesterday we saw it hit, I'm sorry, my little sticky note fell. 295 under contract, 125 active under contract, which is down 32.4%. How this translates is we're gonna start seeing an uptick in month supply of inventory and days on market. Is this all out panic? Of course not. With interest rates holding and more supply, we are going to get back to a more stable market. This is a good thing. All right, withdrawals are actually down 26% from last week, down to 41, and expireds 14, and those are down 17.6% from last week. And that is hyper local here. And then closings, we had 327. I wanna make sure that you understand too, is that anything that you're looking at that closed 30, 45 days ago, and certainly anytime more than that, those prices are no longer accurate. You've got to be looking at what are things pending for. And the only way you're gonna find that out is call your co-op agents, call the agents that have those homes under contract, build good relationships, and work together to make sure you're pricing for the current market. That is gonna be so important. And we're going to have an in-depth video conversation around that next month because there are very specific strategies required to do that. So dig in, have questions, need help, DM me, or you can always email me, AndreaWright@kw.com. Look forward to seeing everybody on Monday. Excited to see what happens over the weekend.